Hello everyone, welcome to Toy Talks. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Fill me with love, make me a woman. My spirit takes flight, 'cause I'm alive. Oh, when you call on me, when you call on me. When I hear you breathe, I can't wait to fly. I feel like I'm alive. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Oh, it's afternoon already here. Making a good afternoon there. How a day? Good afternoon, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you? Hello, somebody. Good morning on YouTube. YouTube to join. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nadia Kankpe, how are you? Let me look at your names. Oladimeji, one Professor Bamai, sister. Bim Charis, Chibwezi, how are you? On Facebook, good morning. If I miss out, don't vex. It's like you guys have been greeting me. Let me start from top. Timiade Nkechinga, Nurat, Orebawuni, Taiwo, Adeleye, Taiwo Adeoye, Taiwo Grace Bonjubola, Adeleye Adedeji, Abidemi Arike. Good afternoon, every one of you. Good morning, Unlimited Grace on YouTube. You're welcome. Stella Ibinoba, how are you? Odubia, how are you, my darling brother? Shalafiani, good to see you here joining me this morning. Ekaro. You people on Facebook, help me share. Tag Daddy Freeze, Cowboy Bay. Help me tag Daddy Freeze, Cowboy Bay. He cannot be calling some pastors to order. When it now comes to his own pastors, he will turn blind eye when they say they do something. Help me tag Daddy Freeze. Help me share the video. Make it reach him. I've been expecting him to talk since about 3 days now on this particular issue of Tobi Adegboyega. He cannot tell us, as educated as he is, as savvy as he is, as well exposed as he is, where they call other python to order. If they call their name, say then they collect money. He can't reach people where he know. Then they accuse them of say them do something. He can't come out in high. Shebi is a marriage specialist where they talk about marriages. When marriage break. Good afternoon, Diola babes. Good afternoon. Olatun Jazz. Good afternoon. I'm greeting every one of you. Baroness Lizzie, I greet you. You're welcome on YouTube. Everyone on Facebook, I greet all of you too. There was this story that broke up some days ago. Oh, I was supposed to use them as a wallpaper. I forgot. On this particular people, Mr. and Mrs. something G0d on Facebook. Let me go to Facebook and read that story. I was expecting Daddy Freeze by now to have spoken about that same issue, you know, and address it and ask questions from Pastor Tobi Adegboyega. But up till now, we never see anything. I beg help me share. You know, say I forget, say I want quickly eat before I start show. Now I remember. Shall you guys will pardon me to eat a bread or a slice of bread? Make my tummy no pain me. How did I forget I was supposed to eat first before I start show? I have my food here. I have the coffee here. Say make I just take one slice. See my bread. How I take forget? I beg, me I no faint as I do the show. I beg, I want thumb up if you allow me. Tell me to say go ahead, please. How I take forget say I supposed to chop. She make I go ahead. Thank you. Before my tummy because I have ulcer. I don't forget say I want chop. I beg, I quickly eat my bread and drink the tea, just one slice. I don't go use butter. I don't go stand up, go collect butter. Make it a manage as it be this morning. I beg all of now. both on YouTube and Facebook. Please. Make una no vex. Angel. Báwo ni? Abeg. Thank you. Before my tummy go hold me. The pain is very bad if it starts. I just forget say I want chop. Okay. I'm on live. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for indulging me. Make una no vex. But I go dey do and go dey talk go small. So it won't look like. Hey, share, help me share. Make Daddy Freeze see this video. I want him to see this video. During the time of Sule, when they were talking about Sule, now so he carry face. He no talk anything. Now, there was a time the story of Adegboyega Tobi broke out. I was expecting him to do justice to that case. He do as if he no see. And as at that time, I had so much restriction on my page, so I couldn't do much. And only people who are in UK will tell you what is going on about this guy. If you want to know what is going on, just go to Google, type Tobi Adegboyega and UK government. You will see. Now, the story broke out like 3 days ago that this particular footballer was married to somebody that was recommended by Daddy Freeze's friend, Bossline Yetunde. How many of you know Bossline Yetunde? If you know Bossline Yetunde, let me see thumb up. Bossline Yetunde used to be I think a journalist years ago, or gossip something writer on all this gossip magazine in those days. So she resides in UK. That's all I'm going to talk about her. But she's a very popular face. She's very close to Tunde Edmonds too. And they said she's close to Daddy Freeze. So let me just recap on the story so that you will get the story. Some of you have seen it. Maybe some people have not seen it. The story said footballer wife Dora Kayode accused of fraud, adultery in a scandal involving Pastor Tobi Adegboyega. Ezine Dora Kayode, the wife of Nigerian footballer Kayode Olanrewaju, has been embroiled in a scandal involving fraud, adultery and abduction, shocking the nation. Despite being 7 years older, which is not a big deal, I'm not talking about that, it was reported that one Yetunde Bossline, an associate of controversial figure Daddy Freeze and Taste Board, which is the wife of Daddy Freeze. They said Bossline is very close to them, and it was this Bossline that introduced this Dora to Kayode, the footballer. And, yes, was introduced to Kayode. Sorry, I'm mixing it up. It was rather one Yetunde Bossline, an associate of controversial figure Daddy Freeze and Boss Taste Board, introduced Kayode to Pastor Tobi Adegboyega. So it was Bossline that introduced Kayode, Dora, the woman, to Tobi Adegboyega. It was also revealed that Pastor Adegboyega engaged in XX affairs with Mrs. Kayode, who frequently attended orgies, leaving home for extended periods. You remember they said it's an alleged, okay? According to Olanrewaju, that is the husband of Dora, Mrs. Kayode Dora allegedly stole 2 Mercedes SUVs from him to finance the lavish lifestyle of Pastor Adegboyega and his associates. Furthermore, she conspired with realtor Ugochukwu Ugbuanugo and accomplice Jennifer Max Nduaigbe. Sorry if I don't pronounce the name very well. Sorry, I may not pronounce the Igbo name very well, so apologies for that. And Linda Dike to transfer property ownership from Kayode to herself. In a shocking turn of events, Mrs. Kayode abducted her 3 children on Sunday. This thing is not long ago, just 2 days ago. Last week Sunday, 24th of March. And their whereabouts is unknown. Despite numerous complaints and petitions to law enforcement, including the Nigerian police, FCID Alagbon under AIG Idowu Omonwa, efforts to recover the stolen vehicles, properties, and abducted children have been futile. has been futile. Sorry. Olarewaju also said Mrs. Kayode has been falsely parading herself as a lawyer and she's suspected of drug abuse and allegedly attempting to manipulate the OC SARS, Abuja, and DSS personnel to coerce him into relinquish his property to or face harm. It's either that he relinquish the property or he's going to face harm. Mr. Kayode is distressed by the situation and has attempted suicide twice and also terminated his football contract, fearing for his life, enforcement circles. Now, the question, there are so many questions to what is on here, and we are asking some questions. They said this lady has sold the young guy's property, giving the money to Tobi Adegboyega, which is what many people have been accusing Tobi Adegboyega of. For those who don't really know what is going on with Tobi Adegboyega, according to what is obtained and why BBC is investigating him, Tobi Adegboyega is said to be using vulnerable young people who have problem in their background where they are coming from. He will gather these children, young ones, young adults, and it is alleged that he's using them for some fraudulent activities. But he has not been really nabbed. The question people should ask is, why is Tobi Adegboyega not always traveling? His passport is with UK government because he's under investigation. At a point, he was alleged of being investigated for £1.8 million. And I will read it to you before you will say I'm making up stories about him. It was reported. It's something you can find on. I'm still coming to Daddy Freezo. I'm just trying to recap for you to know who Tobi Adegboyega is. I don't know much about this woman that is associated with Tobi Adegboyega. And this man is not, this person is not the first to accuse Adegboyega, Tobi. Tobi is very close to Daddy Freeze. Everybody knows. At a point, this man sponsored Daddy Freeze to go to UK. And we all saw Daddy Freeze frolicking with him. The way he was frolicking with this guy, Hush Puppy, in those days. So I would want to believe that they need to investigate Daddy Freeze. Yes. Daddy Freeze that has been calling pastors out. Yet we find him meddling and dining with people of questionable character. They need to investigate Daddy Freeze, including that is it Lamborghini, which kind they carry up and down. Any suru. I want to read Daddy Freeze should be on the radar of Awon Olopa. I don't want to mention name because you are a close pal to people of questionable character. You the same person where you they call pastors out. Say pastors they collect money. If you are giving the same chance, this Daddy Freeze, I'm sure he would love to have a church too. They say he has a church, but he would love to have the kind of church that all these pastors is castigating, that is fighting. I'm sure he would like to have all that type of church. But Ojulo Kamo, Emma Binu, I will include Yoruba when I'm saying some things. Ojuka Daddy Freeze mo, kole jeki, Oda church is sile. I'm sure the kind of offering and tithes that all these pastors are collecting, himself like to collect that kind of money, but Ojuti Kamo. Because if not, you will not be meddling with all these kind of people. When their case come up, you will turn blind eye. Daddy Freeze, I am questioning your integrity. I am questioning your right to call pastors out when you are meddling with people of questionable character. People that are indicted, that have been accused and alleged of fraud. Now, if you go to, there was this publication of Punch, June 19, 2022. In that publication, it was said that Tobi Adegboyega was saying that he was going to challenge UK government. He said we will challenge court decision. What was the decision? According to the story, Tobi Adegboyega, the founder of UK-based Spark Nation, has said that the church will be challenging the decision of UK court to shut down his church over misappropriation of funds. In a video on his Instagram page on Sunday, Adegboyega said, "It is impossible to be perfect in account filing for God's sake. We will challenge decision, but the church of God cannot be stopped. The church is a people." Is it the church or a people that is managing the fund that the UK government is questioning? We have given all the documents that are necessary. We have operated the highest standard of transparency for the past 70 years, and you cannot be extremely perfectly right, especially when the system doesn't want you. Now, the UK government on Friday, that was during that time, announced the shutdown of Spark Nation after failing to properly account for more than £1.87 million of outgoing and operating with lack of transparency. This guy is under the scrutiny of UK government, this Tobi Adegboyega. Not only for that, it was said even his brother was accused of defrauding people. I don't know how many of you remember when the women, I'm sorry I'm not reading comments, Emma Binu. Sorry, I won't be distracted and forget what I want to say. You remember there was a time, there was this woman that came out that said Adegboyega's brother defrauded her. And she had, she sold her property. No, she gave her property. She used her property to go and collect loan. And they refused to pay that loan back. And she lost her property worth £250,000. How many of you remember that case? Now, so that the freeze no puts mouth for that case too. And I wonder, that the freeze, you have called out the likes of Baba Adeboye. You have called out the likes of Baba Kumuyi. The likes of Funke. What's that woman's name again? Funke. Somebody should remind me of Funke. I don't want to call. You understand? Their real name, Gogon. You have called all of them out of defrauding and swindling people of their hard-earned money. Right? Now, this guy, he has a lot of cases. Funke Adejumo, thank you. This Tobi Adegboyega, again, has been accused in a fraud case. And they mention his name specifically. Instead of Tobi to come out, Tobi was saying they cannot spoil his name. The Church of God is smashing up. Is it true? Somebody carrying husband car. Look, all you men, if you have a woman that is close to pastor, you are done. If your woman is sold to their pastors, now then go finish your finances and finish your life for you. If you allow them too close. Now, this is a case of allegation of fraud against your friend, Daddy Freeze. Your friend that is buying you Rolex watch. Rolex less or the kobo. Okoja blogging to share Daddy Freeze. Then you need to be investigated. Yes, they need to put their radar on you. You are the same person where they go interview Hush Puppy in those days. Let him be live. You are the same person that used to go to Hush Puppy in those days. When they arrest Hush Puppy finish, you chop clean mouth as if to say you were not part of what Hush Puppy they do. Why are they seeing you with questionable character? You that you are calling people to order. I'm asking question. I'm not accusing you of anything now. You that you are always calling people to order. Why is your name always being mentioned in all this kind of case? And when they talk, you will not say peep. You will carry your face as if you did not see anything. You have been flexing and doing bam bam with this guy. This Tobi Adegboyega, where UK government, they investigate. UK government should start putting their radar on you. There is something about you that is not right. You cannot be staining, you cannot be moving with people that have stain on their body and you will say you are clean. That's a lie. There is something about you. UK government radar on you. There is something about you that is not okay. There is something about you that is not okay. They should investigate you. They should have start. You are calling for government to investigate pastors, Abi. You are saying pastors are not doing the right thing, Abi. You yourself, you need to be investigated. You are the one they will see with Hush Puppy. You are the one they will see with Tobi Adegboyega. Tobi Adegboyega that is using vulnerable young children that has cases with UK government. You are the one, this Tobi Adegboyega will move these children close. According to what you are saying, go to expose it. Somebody should remind me. Ollie, what is the name of those young children's page on YouTube? Go and hear what they are saying about Tobi Adegboyega. These are people that escaped from Tobi Adegboyega's church. Expose, let me go to YouTube. Maybe I will remember. He that will come with equity must come with a clean hands. Daddy Freeze. He that will come with equity must come with a clean hands. You cannot be shying away from after when you see the whole truth. You only pick selected truth. That is not truth. You are supposed to speak against every injustice and lies that you see. Somebody should remind me. Exposure, is it Exposure? Alex Ogwa. I think it's Exposure. Please love and like. You know, love and like, Joe. Only man, or something has gone wrong with my page, but please love and like and help me to reshare. Video. What is the name of that exposer? Thank you. Dizzy Jigs. Exposer on YouTube. Go there. Everything about Adegboyega is on that page. Everything you need to know is on that page. Those are people that were there and escaped. And, you know, also, really, they were so much on those people's page. They didn't allow that people's page to grow. You know, let me tell you one thing about these pastors. And let me tell you something about them. Once you start talking about and exposing them, they will look for ways to make sure your page does not go. You know. And this exposure people, is it exposure or exposer again? Exposer. If you go to their page, whatever you want to know that has been going on, those people, even though I don't think they are talking anymore, but what they have spoken is enough. So go and listen to some of their videos on YouTube. These are young adults that know what was going on there. They even talk of not even only financial abuse, fraud and everything. There are other things that they said is going on. Ni ileti bobo yen lo nko won si. The case is almost similar to the case of a pastor Timoni Kilo investigating Ibi. You know, they gather young people. And like I said, when Tobi, by the time UK government will be ready for Tobi, it's not only Tobi that will go to jail. Otulo ma she won rare Tobi ju. You know why? Tobi is very smart. Tobi is not doing what he's doing alone. And he's not even doing it directly. He's not doing it directly. What Tobi is doing is that he's using those young ones that already have issues with UK government. He's using them to do what he is doing. He's putting them at the forefront. That is why they have a lot of pastors in his church. He's not the one at the forefront. So by the time they are ready to really, they will still do. You know, Onyibo does not do a case the way we do it. They take their time. They gather evidences. They start gathering evidences. That evidence can take them for the next 10 years. It can take them for the next 15 years. It can even take them for the next 50 years. By the time they will be ready. You will be shocked what they have on you. Tobi is playing smart. But already they have some things on him. That was why he changed, at a point, he changed the name of his church. The original name. Somebody remind me what the name is. It used to be a name. Is it Spark Nation he was using before? Is it Spark Nation he's using now? He had to change the name of the church. And at that time, when he was changing it, he now took a back seat. Daddy Freeze, why are you not coming out to analyze this issue? Why are you not coming out to create awareness that Tobi Adegboyega can put a lot of young ones into trouble? Why are you not coming out to talk about what BBC UK government is investigating on Tobi Adegboyega? Are you telling us you don't know, or you are not caring because Tobi Adegboyega is spending money on you? Why are you not asking question how Tobi Adegboyega will be buying a bag of £100,000 and be dashing it out to people? Why are you not asking question where Tobi Adegboyega is getting his own money from? Tobi is not even from a rich family. He's from a humble background. So it is not as if he inherited wealth somewhere. We don't like questioning wealth in our country, and that is why we are having the problem we are having. We only worship wealth. Daddy Freeze, government needs to start investigating you. UK government needs to put their radar on you when you travel. They need to investigate you. There is something not right about the way you close your eyes and you put your face when it comes to these people's case. You only pick, even the ones you are picking, those ones, they don't steal. They are not even destroying people with what Tobi Adegboyega is doing. Because by the time UK government is ready with going at Tobi Adegboyega, a lot of people under Tobi Adegboyega, they will follow him to go and eat beans. He's not the only one going. Shebi, the other pastors you are calling out, by all these Daddy G0s and the rest, their own is to collect offering and tithes, right? But Tobi will send a lot of young ones into Kalo by the time UK government is ready for him. And you are not talking and creating awareness on that. Now, they have accused that you are the acquittance of somebody. Mumbo. If they tell me I will have strength to talk like this morning, I will say it's a lie. I didn't even want to come out again because I was very weak this morning. That's why I didn't come out since 2 days now. I don't have the stamina to talk, but it's like, let me look for that post. I'm coming on. Let me go back to that post. I want to bring out something. Say point there. Somebody has been accused. Yeah. So, Dora has been accused of fraud, adultery, abduction. Daddy Freeze, you know they tell you before you carry ring lights, when people marriage break, you are always inside it. This is another marriage scandal. Why are you not talking? You are quick to talk when they say pastor, then collect money. You go come, hey! You go begin make fun. Hey! In Nigeria, don't come again. Why are you not talking? Your pastor friend, Tobi Adegboyega, is involved in a case of fraud, XX scandal, and abduction, where they say somebody abduct somebody pikin. I mean that the woman get the pikin by herself. Now, they said the woman stole 2 Mercedes SUV of her husband to finance the lavish lifestyle of Tobi Adegboyega. This is more than 3 contents in one. Daddy Age o gbọ́ Yorùbá mo gbọ́ Yorùbá. O lè máa ṣekú ṣẹyẹ. Ṣọ̀tún ṣòsì má bà tìbí kan jẹ́. O lè jóyè ò jẹ́ nlé orò. Jẹ́ nlé egúngún. Kó wá bọ́ta kó bú orò nìkan. Tó bá jẹ́ nlé orò tó jẹ́ nlé egúngún, àtòrò, àtégúngún, kò yẹ kó gbẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ìwọ tó lè sọ̀rọ̀ ni, if you are going to come with a clean hand, tó bá bá wọn jẹ́. Your case is like the case of àwọn tó ń bá politician jẹ́, tó ń bá politician mu, that will now come out and start castigating politician when it doesn't go their way. That is your case, the way your case is. Daddy Freeze, you are not only mentioned in this case, even your wife was mentioned in this case. They said this lady is a close associate of you and your wife. The lady that introduced Dora to Tobi Adegboyega. Tí Tobi Adegboyega, tí Dora fi wá rí Tobi Adegboyega as man of God. And she had to sell 2 of her husband's car to go and give Tobi Adegboyega. You see, somebody said, somebody on YouTube Somebody on YouTube said, Tobi made my cousin's daughter and husband to go bankrupt. They couldn't use their names anymore. There are a lot of people that have experiences about this Tobi Adegboyega. Just go to YouTube on that exposure. Is it exposure? So why are you not analyzing this issue? Tobi Daddy Freeze. Why are you not putting on your ring lights to come and tell us? Is it true Tobi Adegboyega collected money from that lady? Is it true Tobi Adegboyega has any kerewa with the lady? What is really going on? This is somebody's son. They said the guy almost spy himself from this case to the Daddy Freeze for almost 3 or 4 days now. In fact, over a week. The issue just came out which day? Why are you not talking? Why are you not saying anything? Why are you not putting on your ring light? Why are you not analyzing these issues? Why are you not bringing the parties involved to come and talk? And I find out since that thing came out, nobody's talking about it. This is a case of somebody that is almost spying himself on a case, and you kept mute. So when that person now spy finish, in waiting I won't begin talk. Ẹni tó ti kú, ṣó lè defend ara ẹ̀ mọ́. We are just asking. Daddy Freeze, you have contact with all these people. You always bring these people out. Why are you not talking? And now they said the guy is being threatened. Why are you not talking, Daddy Freeze? Why are you not talking? If I destroy you anywhere because you are eating, I want to go for Daddy Freeze. You are chopping from Tobi. You don't want to talk. You see your life? Daddy Freeze, you see your life? He that will come with equity must come with a clean hands. Are you different from the pastors you have been calling out? Are you different from them? We are just asking. Somebody said he's out now. What is he talking about? Is he addressing the issue? Because I tagged him since last night on the case. I purposely tagged him on the case. I said, Daddy Freeze, what do you have to say about this issue? We have not heard you said anything. We have not heard you say pain. So maybe when I started, they have tagged him. Let him come out. It cannot be covering Tobi. Tobi is not somebody people should move close to. Tobi is accused of being fraudulent. You are promoting him. You keep promoting him on your page. Ofeka we ma serimo, come a serimo. Come a serimo. You want people to continue to enter inside his trap. Have you investigated him before you make him your friend? Have you tried to? You are not going to tell me you don't know what BBC has been saying concerning Spark Nation. You cannot tell me. For BBC to be investigating this thing, they have discussed this issue several times at the parliament. And I know I've done his case like once or twice. But unfortunately, that was the time my page was on serious